Hi there. I am back in my pajamas on my bedroom floor making another impromptu video of another picture book that I wrote and illustrated by myself. I am not an artist, as I've said before, so please forgive these pictures. They're not all that great. This one is another Jimmy story, Jimmy the Duck. Only this one isn't much of a story so much as it is a French lesson, in a way, primary French. Okay, little backstory. What inspired this one is I currently work in a public school library, and my office roommate, well, work roommate, I guess, our offices are next to each other, is the primary school French teacher. So he teaches French for the grade 1s and 2s, and he mentioned to me, just very casually out of the blue one day, that there aren't very many storybooks as resources for kids that young, because apparently the Waterloo Region District School Board is one of the only boards out there that starts core French in grade 1. Most others start it in grade 4, apparently, and French immersion starts in grade 1. But the Waterloo board starts core in grade 1, therefore there aren't many teacher resources when it comes to like storybooks. So I thought, hey, I have a character in my back pocket, a little white duck named Jimmy. I'm gonna write one. And that is where this came from. Jimmy goes to French class, or Jimmy va au cours de Français. Now you're gonna have to forgive me, my accent is horrible, I haven't spoken French in years. But, yeah, we'll do our best to get through this together. Here we go. Yeah, see, I said dedicated to Mr. D. Kadarian. That's you, Dan. Without him, Jimmy would have gone to English class, because that's my specialty. Alright, here we go. Today is Jimmy's first French class at school. Jimmy takes the yellow school bus to school. At school, Jimmy meets his French teacher. Bonjour, Monsieur Souris. Salut, Jimmy. Monsieur Souris points to the carpet and says, Asseyez-vous sur le tapis, s'il vous plaît. Jimmy doesn't understand. What could he be saying? We're gonna find out. Monsieur Souris points to the carpet again, but this time he speaks English. Sit down on the carpet, please. So, Jimmy sits down on the carpet. Asseyez-vous sur le tapis. Sit down on the carpet. Hello, my friends. Bonjour, mes amis. My name is Mr. Mouse. Je m'appelle Monsieur Souris, says Monsieur Souris. Welcome to French class. Bienvenue au cours de Français. I sound like an automated tape, I'm sorry. Bonjour, Monsieur Souris, says the class. Monsieur Souris points to the desks and says, Allez à vos pupitres, s'il vous plaît, to the class. Jimmy doesn't understand. Monsieur Souris points to the desks again, but this time he speaks English. Please go to your desks. So, Jimmy sits down at a desk. Jimmy is thirsty. He raises his hand. May I go get a drink of water? No, Jimmy. No, Jimmy, says Monsieur Souris, shaking his head. No must mean no. Monsieur Souris wants Jimmy to ask the question in French, so he points to a picture on the wall. It has lots of French on it. I'm gonna cover that. Which one do you think it is? He wants to get a drink. Got your guess? There it is, that's the right one. Puis-je aller boire de l'eau? Now that Jimmy has had his drink, he has to use the bathroom. He looks back to the French picture on the wall again. Maybe it will tell him how to ask in French. So he looks and he sees. Puis-je aller à toilette? Toilette, I'm sorry. See, I told you my French was bad. Oui, Jimmy. Oui. That means yes. He's learning. Monsieur Souris teaches the class about colors. And there we go. Violet, vert, jaune, rouge, bleu, and orange. Cover up this picture. What is something yellow? Qu'est-ce que c'est jaune? See, I wrote this and I can't even read it. Qu'est-ce que c'est jaune? There we go, asks Monsieur Souris. What's something yellow? Now, Jimmy saw something yellow before he even arrived at school. Do y'all remember what that was? Maybe? Boom. Très bien, Jimmy. Very good. When French class is over, Monsieur Souris says, Merci beaucoup, mes amis. Au revoir. Thank you, my friends. Goodbye. Au revoir, Monsieur Souris, says the class. Jimmy can't wait for his next cours de Français. Now, those of you with kids who are in French immersion will probably know exactly what that is, and those of you kids in French immersion will probably know exactly what that is. For those of you that don't, that is the fleur de lis, and you will see that in schools. If there are any books in French, they'll have that sticker on it. That'll tell you that it's a French book. It's also found all over Quebec. And that's that. That's Jimmy's French class. Hopefully that was educational. Certainly won't be educational listening to my French accent, but either way, hope you enjoyed it. Even if you didn't learn anything from it, or it was just stuff you already knew, that's fine. That's totally fine. Just hope you enjoyed it. Again, I am not an artist, so please be kind about the pictures. And I know this wasn't much of a story. It was meant to be more of an educational story. So, there it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.